Hopefully this works. You guys can hear me. If not, we're gonna go back to the we're gonna go back. I don't think it's working. What's going on? What's going on? Trying to see if this is working. I got a webcam. Um, but I'm still learning how to do this, so bear with me, guys. What's up? What's up? The tech man, Eric. Going ham 10-4, missionary Polly. PK Pro had a terrible week. Yeah, it's been pretty slow. How's the quality for you guys? Like I said, I just got a new camera, so I'm trying to figure out if this is the way I want to do things or just back to my phone. So just let me know in the chat, and then we'll get started. Very good, very good. All right. So we're gonna wait a little bit um, to get started. It's not gonna be a very long video. Just something that I want to talk to you guys about. Um, and yeah, about ready to sell 2 more phones today. Nice, cool, cool, very good. Everything looks good. Seems laggy. Don't know if it's my connection. All right. If it is laggy, just let me know. If this one doesn't turn out right, I'll just be going back to the phone. I'll be up 300 profit first week. Nice. That's what's up, man. Let's see. Let's see. About 1 more minute, and then we're gonna get started. It's a bit more laggy than your phone. Okay. I'll probably just have to tweak some settings, but as long as you guys can hear me, I'm just gonna be sitting here, so it's not really too much to see. But as long as you guys can hear what I'm saying clearly, then that's all that really matters. I've been getting calls this week. I just have spent most of my money on phones last week. Yeah, that is the issue when you don't have much capital. I remember those days, man. Those are bad days. Still sold anything on eBay only on my local market. Well, marketplace works just as good. Sales might not be as fast, but they do good. All right, so we're gonna get started. Um, you guys read the title. How do I stay motivated? Is the title. I really want to talk to people about this because I always get this question, um, and it's a question that I never understood when people do ask the question. Um, it's for me. I just don't understand the question when people ask someone else how do they stay motivated. So what I can say about that is this. All right, let's look at the question. When somebody says how do you stay motivated? Keyword you, right? People are wanting to know how you stay motivated. So motivation, in my opinion, is different for everybody else. It's not, if let's say missionary Polly asked me that question, and I told him, hey, my motivation is, um, I always wanted to own a boat in my lifetime. So that's why I keep going and striving for bigger and better things because I always want to own a boat. He's not going to benefit from my motivation of what motivates me because he just not interested in what I'm interested in. His motivation could be totally different, or his reason for getting up in the morning and doing everything is different than mine. So when people say motivation, what's your motivation? I always ask them, well, what's yours? It's all different. It's different for different people. Um, some people are motivated by family, um, you know, religion, getting up in the morning, stuff like that. That's what motivates people. All right. Um, so just I wanted to go over that real quick, so you guys know, like, motivation is internal. It's all about you and what you feel. Um, so that's what that is. That's what motivation is. So how do I stay motivated? Um, I have goals in life, and I want to hit those goals. So that's where my motivation comes from. I'm not going to stop until I hit those goals. I feel like that's how everybody should feel. Um, I went through. I wasn't a whole rags to riches type deal. My parents weren't. We weren't like rich, but I just saw my dad working, and although a lot of his time as a truck driver, that's what he does. He's a truck driver. He did own a truck, and everything was good. Um, and when things changed to where he had to work for a company, I saw, you know, um, the decrease in going out and doing things as a family. We moved because we couldn't afford rent, different things like that. So I saw how a company, or working for a company, can can basically prevent you from doing the things you want to do in life. So while he was doing his owner operating and owning his own truck and everything was going smoothly. He took off whenever he felt like it. He did everything whenever he felt like it. So for me, I go off of that. Of That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to be able to, or have to work a 9 to 5, um, and pretty much not do what I want to do in life. Because if you think about it, guys, when people work 9 to 5s, I really don't have nothing against it too much. I'm not gonna down you if you work a 9 to 5. But my thing is, this is your life. Um, Everybody should live their life to the fullest. And I feel 9 to 5s prevent you from doing that. And that's why I love this business so much, because I can get up whenever I feel like it. I can I can do whatever I want when I want. I don't have to say, hey, boss, can I take a lunch break? Or hey, boss, something happened at home. Can I go handle that? That that's what motivates me. Because I've worked a couple of jobs before, and did not like them at all. I did not like the fact that somebody was telling me what to do, and that's just how I am. That's just I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and I was going to get there. I didn't start off making the money that I make now with phones. It took a while to get up there, to get to where I'm at. I didn't have any. I had one video to watch on YouTube that got me to the point where I'm at now. It wasn't like I had groups on Facebook. I didn't have any of that. So it took time, but at the same time, what I saw in my past and how my dad and how things went with him, that's kind of like how I stay motivated. And like I said, everybody's motivation is different. I can't tell you how to stay motivated, because you probably didn't go through the same situation that I went through. So that's what it is. Also, like I said, in life, you have to have goals. It is what it is. You have to have. If you don't have goals in life, I really don't know what to tell you, man, because it's your life. You don't want to live life, just going through the motions and doing all that. It's boring. That's boring. You don't want to do that. And if you do, then hey, that's cool. That's cool as well. But my, you know, what my channel and what I try to push is for people to do things on their own, make money on your own, Do whatever you can, but do it on your own. Don't look for somebody else to give you the okay to do things. Is basically what it is. So this is what you guys should do if you guys are unmotivated. If you guys are not motivated, you guys don't know what to do or how to start, or you just can't find the motivation to get up and and do something for yourself. Think about your goals. Write your goals down. Um, this is what I used to do. Write my goals down. I used to look at them constantly, all the time. So, as an example, let's say my goal is to buy a house by age 27. All right, that's a decent goal. Buy a house by age 27. If I'm feeling down and out and I don't want to do anything that day, um, in the back of my mind, I know it's not good to just sit around. So what I'll do is I'll go in my notebook, look at my goals, and say, all right, look, um, this is my first goal is to buy a house by 27. If I sit here all day, I'm not taking a step forward or closer to get to that goal. So now I know I have to get up and go grind because here's my goals here. I have it in front of me. I can't reach that goal if I'm just going to be sitting here. Because when you start to get into a groove and of just either sitting at home all day, not doing anything, laying in your bed, then it becomes a groove. It becomes something that you're used to doing. So you're going to keep doing that. If I constantly get up at 7 a.m., do what I have to do every single day, it's going to become a pattern. I'm going to get used to getting up at 7 a.m. I won't think twice about it. So that is what it is. I hope you guys can understand that. I hope you guys can take these goals or things that you have in life and turn that into motivation. If you have a kid, you don't want to see you don't want to. No parent wants to be able to say no to their kid. Pretty much, a parent wants to provide and do everything they can for that kid. So that could be your motivation. You know, if I don't get up and grind, how am I going to feed my kid? How am I going to do this? If you're family oriented, you know, like I am, one of my goals is to buy my dad a car. So and then the car in particular, he wants the 1967 Chevy Camaro, and I know that. I knew that for the longest. So that's a goal that I wrote down. It's something that I want to achieve, and I know if I sit around and not do anything, I can't get to that goal. So it's like I said, guys, it's a bunch of different things you guys can can think or do to keep yourself motivated. But my motivation or my ways of staying motivated is going to be different than your ways of staying motivated. So keep that in mind. So like I said, write those goals down. And if or on your phone, you guys have phones. Everybody has phone. Do that, and then if you guys are feeling like, man, I don't want to do anything today, open that note up on your phone or open that book up on the notebook and just look at them and say, okay, look, I won't be able to, let's say, buy a BMW if I just sit here every day, or I won't be able to provide for my family if I sit here every day. So there's tons and tons of different things in life that people go through to keep them motivated, or and it all, like I said, it's all internal. It's all what you think and how you feel about it. Um, Buying a house for me is probably not as important as the next person. So my motivation and goal of buying a house, it won't be the same as the next person. So when people say how do you stay motivated, asking me that question, I don't I don't understand it because it's you. It's all you. It's nothing but you. Um, and like I said, it is what it is. So if you guys are watching this and you guys in the chat or whatever, you guys want to post some stuff in the chat of what motivates you and what gets you going and stuff like that. Feel free to post them in the chat. I really want to get to know everybody, and what better way to do this as now. Let's see. You're going to stay in Idaho? Yep, for the time being. Actually, just well, I'm going to. Well, I don't know about long term. He said long term. I'm not sure about long term, but as of now, yep, I will. The market for phones here is pretty good, and I'm getting phones for pretty cheap. There's not much competition out here. Is basically it's probably like maybe two more people in my area doing what I do. So I will be here. Um, Paying off my student loans keep me motivated. Over 60K left. There you go. See, for Daryl, his motivation is paying off those loans. For somebody, let's say missionary Paulie doesn't have loans. He can't ask Daryl, hey, how do you stay motivated and benefit from Daryl saying he's paying off these loans? So, like I said, it's all on you. But that is a good goal to have. Is loans are crazy, and student loans. Don't get me started on the topic of student loans and how much they charge to go to college. Anyway, let's see. What else you guys got? Any more people want to share their motivation and their goals? Somebody has to have some kind of goal. That's the years of debate. Exactly. That is. But yeah, so um like I said, there's many different things you can think of. Um or goals that you may have. Everybody has different goals. So that's what keeps you guys motivated, those different goals. I know some people who want to travel in life. Their big goal is to travel to as many countries as they can, and they can't do that without you can't do that sitting on the couch doing nothing, laying in your bed doing nothing. So if you know that if you want to achieve those goals, you have to get up and get after it. No specific goal for me, but to be financially free. Well, that's a goal right there. Financial freedom is a goal. And the Borshman, if you are working a 9 to 5 job, then that's your goal. Financial freedom. You want to be able to spend, um, get up and do whatever you want whenever you want. Also have a goal of having unlimited options. Having a choice is the greatest feeling. Yep, you hit it on the head, Daryl. Having a choice. See, and when you have a choice and can decide for yourself, then that's what makes it a lot better. You have I want to do this or I'll do that. Let me think. I'm in control of my life. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get it done. So I will never work a 9 to 5. Yeah, I mean I've worked them before and don't like them at all. So I really appreciate you guys sharing your goals. It's really, like I said, I never, I don't know much about all my subscribers. I'm trying to get to know you guys more. Hate working for someone else and being told what to do. That is the big thing for me, that's the big thing. Being told what to do, working for 8 hours hard, um, and not getting a reward is crazy. Getting $12 an hour to for like hard labor is ridiculous. You know, you're working hard and busting your butt doing something when you're as an employee making $12 an hour, your boss who's in his office um, under some air conditioning, he's telling you what to do, and he's making six figures. So exactly, I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to make money. Exactly. That's a good one, Connor. Just trying to make some money. All right, like I said, the stream is gonna be pretty short. Just wanted to get that out the way for you guys, for those who've asked me that question, or for those who want to know what my answer was to that question. There you go. Um, for the last maybe 5 minutes of this stream, we'll do a quick Q&A, and we'll end it after that. So ask some questions, and then I'll answer them for you guys. Did I win the free course? Haven't picked a winner yet for the free course. And I'll probably be picking a winner in 7 days. I'm just wanting everybody to be able to see the video, to make it fair. I got a quick question. Go for it. If you guys have questions, let me know. You guys type slow. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I didn't miss a comment. Any tips on how to check Verizon phone when you meet up with people? I tried putting Verizon SIM card and it did not work. What do you mean it did not work? Do you pay for all your different SIMs so you can test phones? When I first started, yes, I did pay for SIMs because I didn't have them, but now I don't. I've collected a ton of SIM cards. When you buy phones, guys, check uh, the SIM card tray, because a lot of people don't have that little device to open up the SIM tray, and they leave their SIM cards in there. So take advantage of that. Check every phone you pick up, and just keep those SIM cards for the future. I only have one SIM carrier that I use to check, so I can only check that specific carrier. How do you go about deciding whether to deal with someone that says they can get an 8 brand new? Uh, is it the same process as normal? Yeah, same process. But when people come to you guys with brand new phones, especially a brand new phone that just came out, automatically think they didn't pay the phone off. They just probably got an upgrade, or some kind of thing where they got that phone for free in a deal or whatever, and then they're trying to get cash for it. So keep in mind those brand new phones, the ones that just came out, most likely aren't paid off, because think about it. If somebody was to pay the full price of an iPhone 8, why do you think they would sell it to a reseller? Or why would you buy something for $1,000 at a store and then go back and sell it for $1,000? Doesn't make sense. So um, those are bad EFs automatically, no matter what. They're not paid off. Let's see, a couple more questions. This is your time to ask questions, guys. Let's get up. Let's get these questions asked so I can answer them. I get a lot of questions from you guys in my messages, so don't be shy now. Right? Tips on Verizon phones. Not understanding that question, Mill. Let's see. questions, huh? All right, guys. Let's see. I got an iPhone 6 and put my girlfriend's Verizon, and it said SIM pin lock. Okay, there we go. How to know if a phone actually works on a specific carrier? Throw in a SIM card of that carrier. So if I find a random AT&T SIM card, will it work when I try to test it out? AT&T, it doesn't have to be prepaid or anything. No, I mean, to test a SIM card, all you need is a SIM card. It can be out of service. You just need a SIM card, and if it's that particular carrier, it won't do anything. And then if it's not, it'll most likely ask you for an unlock code or go back to the activation screen. On your bill of sale, do you put buyer's address? No, I don't. Going on 26 minutes. Going to probably wrap it up maybe with two more questions. Do you ever make a phone call with an active SIM card? Uh, yeah. I mean, if I have I have T-Mobile as my service, so if I get a phone that's T-Mobile, I'll make a call on it, or on unlocked phone, I'll make a call on it to see if it is fully unlocked. But you don't need active SIM cards to test them. Someone told me their iPhone was unlocked when I put my T-Mobile SIM card and it couldn't read the SIM. When you mean it couldn't read the SIM, what do you mean by that? Usually, if it's a different carrier and you put a different SIM card in it for iPhones, it's going to go back to the activation screen. That's when you know. That's when you know it's not unlocked. A lot of people will tell you, hey, my phone's unlocked. I don't. I'll test the phone out before I appraise it as unlocked. Unless it's Verizon or something. All right. Last question, and let you guys go. Let's see what the last question will be. Is $40 for an iPhone 5S a good deal? I don't know, Jaheim. You think so or not? If I'm just looking at it, I wouldn't say it's a good deal because it's cracked. But check those sold listings, man. Check them. I don't have every phone in my brain, so but just looking at it, it doesn't look like a good deal at all. I'd probably pay like $10. Uh, let's see. Well, the best way to find out which carrier the phone is for. Well, when people sell you their phones, they're gonna know what carrier it is, most likely. They're not gonna say, "Well, I got a phone, I don't know what carrier it is." That's kind of like, you know, that's a bit sketchy, in my opinion. But most time they'll say, "Okay, I had T-Mobile, so this is T-Mobile." So you have to just assume it's T-Mobile. I've gotten phones where people said, "Hey, it's Sprint." Come to find that it was Verizon and it was unlocked. So that's an even better deal for me. But just go off what they tell you. When you meet up, that's when you check, and then you can change your price if anything is wrong, or if they said it was a particular carrier and it wasn't, then you could change it. A lot of people not want to give out their IMEI when I ask. I've had people like that who didn't want to give out their IMEI. I usually just tell them, this is procedure that I always do for everyone. Just so I can check the activation status. Just keep it like that. Because people don't like to give it out because they feel like um, you're only doing this for them. You're only making them give up the IMEI for them. So when you say, this is the process that I use for everybody, then they say, okay, well, this guy's probably legit. He does this all the time, so go for it. I did that before and gotten IMEIs after they said they wasn't going to give them. So it's kind of like how you talk to them and how you get around that. Last question: are sales getting slower around this time of the year? Yeah, I'd say so. Um, I mean, I'm still selling, but there are this time of the year. I would say, October is a slow part of the year from what I've experienced. It will pick back up in November for sure, but October is, I don't know why it's one of those slow months, and that's for everything I've been looking at, not just eBay. I know Amazon has been pretty slow in November as well. All right, so video went on a little bit longer than expected, which is still cool. We got some questions answered. Again, if you guys aren't in the group, the phone flipping group, join the phone flipping group. You will learn a lot. And if you guys are interested in my course, you will learn what you learn in the group times 10. I'm telling you guys. People have bought the course and have made their money back, same day. So uh, thanks again for watching. I got a ton of videos I gotta bring out for you guys. But I'll catch you guys in the next stream.